Hey guys, today I'm going to give you a tutorial for the other trick I put up last week. It's called Royalty. But before we start, I want to give a quick shout out to TDCMagic. Now, the link's going to be on the card right here. He has a really cool channel. I like it a lot. And right now he has a pretty awesome giveaway going on. So you should really check that out. The link is right here. TDCMagic. Okay, so for this trick, what you're going to want is two jokers that are exactly identical. Now, the reason you want this, I'll explain once I get into the trick a little bit more. And if you want, you can do it with the, we'll just use the two black fives as the other example. You can do it with the normal cards if you want, but it won't work out as well. And I'll explain that in a second. So, when you start off the trick, you want to push over the top, you want to put your sandwich cards on top of the deck. And you're going to push them over. Well, when you push them over, you want to push over the third card a little bit too. So when you flip them over, so you're going to push all three cards over, and you're going to flip over the top two, and while you're flipping them over, you want to get a pinky break under that top card. And then just do a sandwich load, so you're already stealing the top card. And this is going to be the card that they choose. And I'll explain that in a second too. So to say, alright, we'll use two jokers. And that part should just be right away. It should take no time at all. It shouldn't look suspicious at all. So keep the two jokers face up on top of the deck, and you're going to do a black push off, so use your thumb, and push down while you're spreading cards, so that they don't spread apart and they see this card between them. So push down with your thumb on the top, and spread to the sides so they don't see it. And then they can take any card that they want. This card does not matter at all. And make sure you don't flip it over, because that's probably the dumbest thing you can do for this trick. So just take it and either strip it out of the deck, put it on here, do it again. Block push off, spread through. And just strip it like that. And if you really wanted to, you could even just have them dribble and just take the card like that. But make sure they don't turn this card over, because this card is not the card that they are that's going to be their card. So then what you want to do is you can either put it on top of the deck, and you're going to do kind of a tricky move. You're going to do a triple lift. And the reason it's tricky is because you have a face-up card and a face-down card, and because of the natural curve of the cards, it isn't as easy to turn over as if all the cards are facing the same way. So what you can do is, if you strip it out and put it on the table, when you go to pick it up, if you can risk kill the deck and really quick get a break under the top two cards, and that would help out a lot for getting your triple lift. So then you'll say, okay, your card is 4 of diamonds, flip it back over, and put it into the deck. End of story. Nothing more to do with that. Now, if you were using the 5s, for example, I'll show you why this isn't perfect. You see, okay, so you have the two 5s on top of the deck, pick any card that they want. I want this one right here. Now watch. 5 of spades is on top of the deck. You put their supposed selected card on top. When you flip it over, it's the 5 of clubs now. So you show their card, flip it over, and there's a 5 of clubs again, and now it's a 5 of spades. If someone's really paying attention, they'll see that, and that could call you out on it. So that's why using normal spot cards isn't always the best way. You usually go with two jokers that are exactly the same. So after you bury their supposed selected card back in the deck, what I usually do this part is I'll riffle with my thumb at the back of the deck until, I just missed it, until the first joker hits like that. Or if you can just get a double lift real quick on this card, that works too. But you want to set up the cards in this way right here with your double on top. Now what you're going to do in this part, and this is the only thing you're going to do in this part of the trick, that right there. Now how you cover it, how you make it happen, your magic moment with it, that's all up to you. But all you're doing is pulling back, let's see if I can get it, sometimes it doesn't always go, pulling down the bottom card and sliding it out in between your two sandwich cards. So sometimes it'll go right away, and depending on the cards, if they're new or old, they might stick together, so you won't be able to get it. Also depends on where you grab it. If you grab it up here, that's not going to happen. If you grab it more, if you are smart enough and you can grab it on the bottom card only, then obviously it'll work a lot better. So usually what I do for the reveals, I may give it a little shake and then it's there. Or the one I did my performance where I just did kind of a thing like that. And it's important when you're spreading out the cards though, to not close up the deck. Or close up the cards. Because when you reveal it, so it'll be like, you'll be in this position right here. If you square it up first and then spread over, that looks kind of suspicious. So the better thing to do is just to spread over just like that to reveal their card. And just very cleanly, you know, there's their card. Nothing fancy about it. Totally impromptu deck, impromptu trick, except for putting the jokers on top. And I know it's an easy trick, and like I like easy tricks a lot better than really complicated tricks. I would rather have a really easy trick that I could fool 100 people with than a really complex trick that I can barely do and not fool anyone with because my sleight of hand's so bad with it. So yeah, that's it for me, guys, and my contest is now officially over, and I want to thank everyone that's entered. Results should be next week, because a week from Saturday I'm leaving to go on a family vacation, so I am trying my hardest to get the results out before I leave for vacation, and when I come back from vacation, hopefully I'll have all the winners' addresses by then, so I can send the prizes right away this time and not take forever like last time. Yeah. So, yep, that's it for me, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.